The transition from primary school to secondary school is wild. 1 minute you're wondering what happens in that random edutainment game you were obsessed with. And the next, you're being bullied because you're crying because you lost your Trolls It's a Hair Thing doll that you brought into school. It's annoying because you're not even a teenager until year 8 at high school, but you're expected to never play with your well-organised, alphabetically ordered Beanie Babies ever again. Yeah, so today I'm going to be exploring some random things from the computer lessons at my primary school that have just been playing on my overly sentimental mind at the moment. Granny's Garden, yeah. This edutainment game has been covered by a handful of people, but I want to have a go. Healing my inner child and all that. Originally released for the BBC microcomputer in 1983, as well as being released on the ZX Spectrum and later on a multitude of platforms. The version I played was the remake, released to commemorate the 10th anniversary of the BBC micro game. The remake, originally released on the Acorn 32-bit, then later releasing on Windows and Mac. This version of the game was developed and published by Formation, and you can still buy the games to this day. You can even buy Retro Granny's Garden on the App Store, which is kind of cool, innit? But back to the garden at hand. The author, Mike Matson, wrote Granny's Garden to counter the influence of those who saw computers were for computing and nothing else. These machines could be used to create a fantasy world which would encourage children to use their imaginations, and indeed it did. I haven't played the retro version, but I'm assuming it's way scarier. So without any further ado, on with the game! Greeted by a jolly tune, surrounded by trellises, I wanna get up and have a good old jig. So here we are in Granny's Garden. Are we ready? Yes. And I guess she's reading us a story or something. Suddenly we are transported to the Kingdom of the Mountains, and the game is a proper classic text adventure. You know what? I friggin' love it. Now inside a secret cave, we are told the king and queen of the mountain have been locked in here by the witch, and the 6 kids have been taken away and hidden by the witch. Where are they if they're here? Do I want to help them? Can't they do it themselves? But answering no gives you a "that's not very nice." The raven is coming. A not Scottish hottie, clearly a falcon hoof rip-off. No, a bird bloke who says, "Magic powers?" Delete that.
Magic powers?
In hindsight, what even are this raven's magic powers? Like the fact that he's a dapper little chap. We must go to the woodcutter's house. Wait, I'll do his voice. We must go to the woodcutter's house. The witch has made the woodcutter leave his home, and now it's a prison for Esther. One enters the house after collecting an apple, typing the word fig and picking up this stick. Having a gander in this cupboard. Yeah, I'll take the broom. Oh wow! I decided to take a look in the kitchen instead, and then opting for the upstairs now, and there's a bloody snake.
What a pity. Turns out the stick is an evil magic wand.
I ain't picking that up again. This time deciding to lob an apple at said snake, and wow, it just turns into sausages. I got confused because they were like, there may be 2 brooms, but there was still one. I was stumped, people. I was typing poo, but you have to look twice. Esther, love, what are you doing? She's just so quirky. Now with our password, I'm not telling you. I'm not telling you.
Found a stuff.
We need to find Tom by meeting this bloke.
Hello, hello, hello. I'm the talking dinosaur.
What? Enlisting the help of various insects, a butterfly, accompanied by this delightful tune. Acorn jump scare, we just got nutted. I choose the bee. I don't know, to potentially sting the nuts. What a knobhead I am. Because apparently they're hurting me. The bee is like,
Ouch! A nut has made my nose bleed. I'll have to go to the doctor.
what? Instead, choosing the snail this time with another funky tune.
Hello, hello, hello. I'm the talking dinosaur.
Why does this man keep on telling us he's a talking toadstool every time we see him? Like, this bloke is going to tell us at least 5 times that he's a talking toadstool. We know now to traverse the flower bed riddled with ants, accompanied by this friggin' sim animal type beat. I enlist the help of the bee, who's like,
Have you forgotten what happened? A nut made my nose bleed. The doctor told me I've got to rest. I am sorry.
what? We're on our British school type shit. Put a damp paper towel on that bloody nose and back to work. And then, quote, clever girl catches me and I have to start again. The bee tells me I'm too heavy to carry. Instead calling upon this working class worm, Barry, I'm gonna call him Bazza, who digs us a tunnel. I hope you're not too dirty. Following a twisty path, we are approached by a creature who almost looks like something out the Walton Files. Finally, the bee does something useful. They sting the dog's arse. They sting the dog's arse. Oh, bloody Tom, up the tree as per usual. Well, there's only one creature left to use, the spider. The spider tune is hitting a little different. And the state of that Tom. Well, he was up a tree, but that is a man, not a child. Oh my god, Dewdrop. I remember this password. I think I'm beginning to remember this game. Oh wait, no. I do not remember the racism. Before we can enter the city of dragons, I tell him my favourite food is poo. Just gotta keep that childlike whimsy. Life's too short, innit? Shitting and snoozing. A child. Oh, this dragon has gone shopping with a trolley. Do you think he does the smart shop? Back to the task at hand. These baby dragons, we know they are babies because they have nappies on. Looks can be deceiving, everyone. These are not to be messed with. Look, a cricket bat. This bloke is literally slingshotting us. And the other two are formidable foes indeed. One with friggin' oven mitts on, the other on a pogo stick. I'm scared. The idea is simple. The dragons are guarding one of the children and we have to tame them. Luckily, I have 4 magic collars which make the dragons tame. Isn't that handy? We can only catch 1 dragon at a time and we do this by chucking the favourite food at them. Conveniently, we have 3 of each food. Bag of chips, oranges, lollies, buns. Guys, what do you call them where you're from? Do you say bun? Do you say cupcake? Do you say muffin? Do you say fairy cake? Do you call it lunch or dinner? Or do you call dinner, and do you call dinner or tea? You know what I say where I'm from? Shut up. I don't read instructions because I'm a knobhead. So I was trying to get them all to come out at the same time. I really remember this bit, I guess because it's actually really hard. And once you run out of all a certain type of food, the witch comes along.
Got you. I love being horrible to people.
She's kind of cool though. After a lot of trial and error, and 10 minutes of vibing to this cool music, I finally tame all the dragons and receive some child. Excuse me? This bitch is dressed like me. Remember this password, rainbow.
2 more children to find.
I hope you can read a map. Come with me to the land of mystery. So obviously I opt to go straight to the castle as one would usually do, on with the game and all that. But you can't. The forest is on bloody fire. Friggin' Blue Brian won't let us pass unless we give him a rock. We get a key from the cottage. A one wrong step. That flipping witch catches us and we have to start again. This time exploring the interior of the cottage. The witch is here. Scranning a slice of Vicky S. Do you want to take the cake? Yeah. We also happen upon a giant who asks, shall I eat you? No. And this man, what's your brother's name? John. Followed by various other fellas. And this man who wants to eat a key. Turns out what you have to do is say to the giant, yeah, I've had enough, eat me, and we can have a rock. And finding Jessica after extinguishing the forest fire, but sadly I get caught by the witch again, who's really enjoying herself. After a multitude of attempts, we finally rescue the final child, thanks to the manual. Because I couldn't wrap my head around not feeding the key to the water goblin before you actually go to the castle. Stupid cow. You are indeed game fac before game fac. Some ominous eyes as we feed some Vicky S to this bloke. The doors are now open to the Castle of Dreams. And of course I want to stay here. I've spent all bloody day trying to get here. Then something really weird happens. Tissues. Why is it not ending? Why is it just getting weirder? This is not my Castle of Dreams. Enough of this bollocks. Here's Daniel's state of that. Oh, don't look so worried. It's a lovely day. Mate, you don't even know what I've endured. The box of tissues had legs. Now rescuing our Jessica. Finally, the adventure is over. Wow, that was cheers of more than 6 children. Granny says it's time for tea. Goodbye. And the deafening music continues to play. I like the way this game accounts for you answering no to everything like a little delinquent, just forces you to do stuff in the end. Weren't that a game, everyone? No? Wonder what children in primary school play these days. Well, they're definitely not playing Sparsoft Story Maker, SPA, SPA, or Software Production Associates was established back in 1983. And all I can vaguely remember myself is a weird drag and drop thing we used to make Crimbo cards on. I'm actually so surprised I was actually able to find what it was called. But I actually can't find out much else about the company except that it was designed by Tim. Pictures by Matthew, and the speeches by Jonathan Duddington, creator of this eSpeak engine which is still being used. Oh, he's got his own Wikipedia page. I thought that I could be enlightened by hopping on the Wayback Machine and going on the company's About page, but all I've discovered is that they've produced various educational software for schools. But I already knew that, so I saved this cheeky gif. Could this be lost media? But guys, I'm worried about where this tangent is leading me. I seem to have tumbled down a terrible rabbit hole consisting of me scouring company's house, Google Street Viewing a pensioner's bungalow, and www.192.coming random people. I'm just not that type of gal anymore. I just want to piss around on games. So anyone with any information about this company, I beg of you, upload anything to Internet Archive. Write some information about this elusive company which has almost disappeared into complete obscurity if it weren't for the people who thankfully archived the website. Also, special mention to the websites that haven't updated the products they sell since 2012. Personally, I believe we have a duty to remember the stuff people work so hard on. Thankfully, I was able to access the Story Maker, but I'm confused about what to do, to be honest. With stories such as Something Strange.
As I got out of bed one day, something rather strange seemed to happen.
The Roman mission. Off with the pirates. Kind of like On With the Game, innit? What the heck?
Ho ho. Hum hum. Ho ho. Oh, and a currant bun. Why don't you come and have some fun?
And Horrid Harry. Yeah, that's right, Horrid Harry. Where we're just continually told to carry on our story.
Can't. Shan't. Won't.
That was when Harry decided to run away to the circus. Now carry on making Harry's story yourself.
So, I decided to make my own scene, for old time's sake. I forgot how to make stuff move though, so enjoy the scene, everyone.
Hello, my name is Paula Jackson.
I fire brew. We are all like to watch telly with a brew. This was before donks were a thing in it.
You should probably like and comment on this video and subscribe to Prudence Softy. Poo-poo-oh.
But I got to thinking, we made like frigging Crimbo cards with like Romans on in Bethlehem in IT class. I don't think it was on this, but maybe it was. But thanks to this RM Nimbus archive website, I was able to access the demo of Paint Spa. Not exactly the version I remember. However, I'll make my own special masterpiece. And I really love this paintbrush. Merry Crimbo, mum! So, I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you remember either of these things, let me know. Especially about SPA or SPA. Sometimes I feel like I'm the only one who remembers that. Thank you all for watching, and a special thank you to my patrons. You're all really cool. Bye bye. Bye bye.